It's Tuesday afternoon. Temperatures are back above 30 degrees. We have cloudy skies, but it remains dry. How long will this last? We'll talk about the next chance of snow, a wind advisory for tomorrow, and your 7-day forecast first at 4.
Also, first at 4, drivers trapped on the road for hours. We have an update on a winter weather nightmare, including motorists ready to help each other. Up first, though, a local mother goes to court. She's accused of attacking her 2 young children. We'll talk about the charges and how her kids are doing this afternoon. First at 4 starts now.
Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Karen Drew. First at 4, an Inkster mother is charged in a disturbing case of abuse involving her 2 young children. Sarah Bowles went before a judge today. Police say she used a knife to cut the necks of her 1-year-old son and her 3-year-old daughter. Happened Saturday morning at a home on Grandview near Middle Belt and Cherry Hill Road in Inkster. Both children were taken to the hospital. The 3-year-old girl has been released, but the 1-year-old boy is still hospitalized. Bowles is charged with 2 counts of assault with intent to murder and child abuse. She was given a $100,000 cash bond. The Henry Ford Health System is offering an update on the COVID-19 situation across Metro Detroit. Over the last 7 days, the health system has had 686 employees test positive for COVID-19. The workers with positive results represent about 2% of the system's employees. Henry Ford expects the number of employees testing positive will increase. Meantime, the hospital system currently has 480 patients with COVID-19. That is a 25% increase from the week prior, due in part to the Omicron variant. Omicron lasted about 2 months in South Africa before it peaked, but the situation in Michigan is a little different.
I do not yet think we're at the peak of our numbers that we're going to see. The other part in South Africa is they had a higher fully vaccinated percentage of the population. Michigan, I believe as of today, only 60.5% of people 5 years of age and older have been fully vaccinated. That's going to make this last a little bit longer. So that's why we are very concerned about January and think it is going to be a very rough month in terms of COVID.
Hospital leaders say the system's emergency rooms are, quote, extremely busy. President Joe Biden is trying to reassure Americans we have the tools to survive COVID, even as infections spread. He spoke a short time ago about the importance of getting vaccinated and getting boosted if you're eligible.
Booster shots work. They significantly increase the protection. They provide the highest level of protection against Omicron. Americans, we've given out over 70 million booster shots. Importantly, 2 out of 3 eligible seniors have received their booster shots. Booster shots are free, they're safe, and available.
The president also announced the U.S. is doubling its order for Pfizer's antiviral pill to 20 million, with the first half to be delivered by June. Detroit Public Schools Community District has pushed back the start of in-person learning even further and now says classes will be online for all students starting this Thursday and running through at least Friday, January 14th. The district says COVID infection rates in the city are just too high, more than 40% for the 7-day average. Eligible students can pick up laptops starting on Thursday. We will post more information on the district's tech support, also meal plans for students at clickondetroit.com. The district had already canceled in-person learning through tomorrow in order to test teachers and staff for COVID-19. It wanted to get a better idea of how safe conditions would be for everyone. Well, today we saw teachers getting their tests at Henry Ford High School over on the city's west side. We'll keep you posted on what the testing program shows and the district's plans as they evolve, an ever-changing plan. The new Detroit City Council met for its first session of the year and appointed new leadership. The council elected Mary Sheffield president in a vote of 7-2. She previously served as president pro tem and will now be at the helm for the next 4 years. Sheffield says her goals include prioritizing inclusion and equity for Detroiters and increasing transparency.
And I'm just looking forward to this challenge, moving the city forward and working with each of my colleagues. We may not always agree, but I can guarantee each and every one of you that there will always be an open line of communication and that our number one goal is that we continue to move the city forward. So thank you for your vote and confidence in me, and I'm ready to work.
Councilmember James Tate was appointed president pro tem in a 6-3 vote. He will serve as president if Sheffield is not there. This council has 6 new members and 3 returning members. Now, when you see that winter sunshine outside, it might not look like more snow is on the way. Let's go to Andrew Humphrey. And Andrew, I hear snow is coming, but nothing too much to worry about.
That's correct. In fact, windier conditions are a big concern for tomorrow, at least bigger than the snow. First, we'll talk about the dry conditions that we currently have, relatively calm out there, and still a little bit of sunshine left before the day ends. Temperatures have been boosted above 30 degrees this afternoon. It's 30 in Sandusky, that's one of our colder spots, but at the freezing mark in Pontiac, while it's 33 degrees over at Metro Airport. And temperatures basically remain steady through the evening and overnight tonight with cloudy skies. Here we are in Detroit. You can see we have generally dry conditions, but some of those snow showers now starting to form here out to our west. Now we're going to be on the lighter edge of the next storm system that moves through, so that means generally light amounts of snow with minor accumulation, basically. But it does mean also with this system, higher winds for tomorrow and a wind advisory that starts at 7 a.m. We'll talk more about this, your 7-day forecast, coming up.
All right, thank you, Andrew. The morning sunshine highlights this massive traffic trouble on a very busy interstate in Virginia. It's the kind of winter weather nightmare that can send shivers down the spines of even hardy Michiganders. Hundreds of motorists got stuck on Interstate 95 overnight. They were stranded in freezing temperatures for hours. Kimberly Gill following this for you, and you definitely have to feel for those drivers, Kim.
Karen, good afternoon. It looks like something that could happen on a Michigan interstate, but we sure hope it doesn't. Traffic on I-95 came to a standstill, as you said, along a 50-mile stretch there. If you know the area, this happened between Ruther Glen and Dumfries in Virginia. Started when some tractor trailers jackknifed in the ice and snow. Emergency crews responded overnight but had to remove stopped trucks, try to plow the heavy snow, and then guide stranded motorists to the nearest exits. Witnesses say some motorists had to turn off their cars to conserve gas. You'll hear from Virginia's governor, but first, one driver found a small silver lining. Listen.
Made friends with the people in the car behind me, and they've got food and water. So if we get in the jam, I'm sure people in the cars around us are willing to help. But at this point, everybody's just been staying in their cars because it's pretty darn cold outside.
We have the resources to be able to get to where we need to, but just because of the storm, the ice, the accidents, it's been very difficult getting to the individuals that need our help.
The governor says he didn't send the National Guard because manpower wasn't the problem. It was getting through the ice and snow. Some drivers say they'd been trapped for nearly 24 hours. We'll have an update from Virginia on Local 4 News coming up at 5 o'clock. You can probably imagine how cold and uncomfortable drivers could get in that kind of situation. So also tonight at 5, we'll take a look at some of the items you should probably have in your car, just in case. Some of you might already be prepared, but we'll run through a safety checklist tonight at 5. For now, Karen, we'll send it back to you.
It's always a good reminder, that's for sure. Thanks, Kim.
Sure thing.
First at 4, we are talking about ice safety as bitter cold temperatures move in. Some of you may be itching to get onto those frozen lakes and rivers for winter sports, but you have to know when it is really safe to do so. The Coast Guard says even people who think they're pros can make some dangerous mistakes. Kim DeGiulio walks us through some safety information that could prevent a disaster.
We are incredibly lucky to be surrounded by water here in Michigan, but sometimes that water that surrounds us can become dangerous, especially in the winter months when that water turns to ice. Winter sports on ice can be a great time, but the truth of the matter is being active on ice is dangerous, especially this time of the year when that ice is just forming.
All it takes is one bad decision, to be complacent, thinking that, oh, I've done this 100 times. I've been here 30 years. I know what I'm doing.
U.S. Coast Guard Jeremiah Schiesel tells me he's had to save even the most experienced.
There is no such thing as, safe ice. We highly discourage people from going out on the ice, but we know people still do it.
And when they do it and it ends poorly, people usually don't make it. The 1-10-1 rule goes into effect as soon as that ice breaks.
So you have about 1 minute to control your breathing, about 10 minutes of functional time. And this is not if you're not wearing any survival gear, dry suit. So 10 minutes of being able to use your extremities, your fingers, and then 1 hour of survival.
What do you recommend? If you're gonna do it, here's what the conditions should be.
ice thickness is a must, and the way you're going to tell that is by drilling into the ice and verifying its thickness. To walk on, usually it's about 4 to 5 inches. And then, to drive on, we're talking at least 12 inches.
And most importantly, communicate with others about heading out on the ice and dress appropriately.
Our message to the public is prepare for the worst. Prepare as if you're going to be going into freezing water. And that basically involves wearing a dry suit and bright colored clothing, telling somebody on shore where you're going to be at, when you're going to return, and stick to that plan.
The Coast Guard also recommends bringing a handheld radio with you, again, if you must go. That way, if you do run into trouble, you can contact somebody immediately for help. I'm Kim DeGiulio, Local 4.
Coast Guard also has this word of warning. It says ice fishers should not leave their shanties or tents behind when they go home. If officers see something like that floating in the water, they have to treat that situation as a missing person case.